What? Already then, but the Tier 5 Premium German heavy tank, the 𝘋𝘶𝘯𝘬𝘦, is not exactly a new tank per se, but it's reheaded to the Supertest after about like 6 years. So the first time it got introduced to the Supertest is April of 2016. I did a video for it 6 years ago. I mean, way back when, for June 18th of 2016. I guess it took some time to do the video, but okay. I guess they changed the stats a little bit, but after taking a look, it still has 80mm of armor all the way around. So, like a douchebag wagon number 3, like the original douchebag wagon 2 at tier 5, I guess, but up armored. Now, originally it had about 600 horsepower for the engine. Now it has 900, so a lot better horsepower per ton ratio, but the vehicle is already in the game files. It's not the Supertest. Just say you change the stats a little bit, but yeah, they buffed the DPM a little bit to 1800. They buffed the horsepower from 600 horsepower to 900, so 9.23 horsepower per ton ratio to about 13.8, so a lot more respectable, but top speed is still 30. Still crap. Yep, still 30. Reverse of 15. Hull traverse 35. Turret traverse 24. Is it the same? Actually, slower. Hull traverse a little bit faster for turret traverse, but hull traverse got a little bit slower. I mean, already covered this video and already did the video. Also, why the hell is it 22 minutes? The fuck? Let's quickly take a relook at one of my old videos that I made about 6 years ago, but oh, the old intro. Yay. That I stolen from War Thunder. Yeah, sue me. The ultimate dingus wagon. Oh my god. I totally forgot that I did a freaking article about it. I did a freaking thesis. A whole PowerPoint presentation and all that garbage. Jesus Christ. Go through the goddamn history of German heavy tank designs. Why the hell did I spend that much time doing the... Oh, I mean, I'm crazy, I guess, but... Well, holy shit, I really did that much. Well, it's still 80mm of armor. Oh yeah, Tanking Spectre. That was the thing until it got cancelled with the lack of funds or support, but now we have the in-game model, so a little bit better, I guess, but it's all green, but I'm using 120mm, firing about 200mm pin, so that's obviously broken for tier 5. So let's use a 75mm and 110mm of pin, so about the same as German medium tanks, but yeah, side armor is better, 80mm. So frontal hull is 80, upper plate is still 50, lower plate 80, mantlet 80, no armor underneath. Okay, it's the same armor, so 80 all the way around, but it's practically a elongated Birch wagon number 2 at tier 5. So if you play through the German tank tree... Oh, I got scared for a second. It's like, where the hell is the douchebag wagon number 2? It got moved to a legacy vehicle or collector's vehicle. There it is! The douchebag wagon number 2. Having only 50mm all the way around. 50mm all the way around. It's slow. Can I upgrade the engine, please? A little bit better, but it's still slow. So top speed of 35, reverse of 12. It's slow as a heavy tank. It has no armor as a heavy tank. It sucks. So douchebag wagon, but this is at tier 5. I mean, 80 is a lot better than 50, but it doesn't really cut it for a heavy tank, right? I mean, you're a big ass target. So the only thing you could do is side scrape, but It's not a new tank. I did so much freaking analysis back then. Holy crap. Insane. Look at this dumbass. Oh my god. So, obviously with the HP buff all across the universal lower tiers, so it got changed to 920, so a lot more hit points now, but horsepower per turn ratio is still garbage. Top speed of 20 back then. Wow. On the super test, that is god awful. All traverse of 30, turn traverse of 25. Suck. Terrain resistance is still the same, I believe. Yep. Close enough. Yep, it's the same. 360 meters of view range. Wow. That's decent. I mean, above average for a tier 5 heavy tank, but DPM back then is 2,200 or 2,150. That is very good, but obviously they nerfed it to 1,500. Okay, I mean, they buffed it a little bit from the article right here to 3.7 seconds of reload time, so they buffed it to about 1,800, but still kinda okay for a tier 5 heavy tank, even though, I mean, how the hell would I rate this thing after all the stats and stuff? Camo is still heavy tank, view range above average, like I said, crew of 5, fits all the Tiger crew and Tiger 2 crew. You're missing a loader if you're having the E100 and the mouses, but small detail. Penetration average, alpha average, DPM average for tier 5 after the buff, but below average prior. Thank God it's not 20 kilometers per hour top speed. That is ridiculous. 20 reverse is pretty good, but still, that is still garbage. But how much did I do for the old video? It turned from actually reviewing the stats upgrade to me taking a look at the old videos of what I did about 6 years ago. Strength, DPM, it doesn't have DPM anymore. Accuracy, aim time, that's not a thing. Gun angle is good. View range, ghastly top speed. Oh, subpar penetration. Alpha gold shell. Gold shell cannot compensate. Oh, forgot to talk about gold shell. Let's take a look at gold shell, just to be sure. But gold shell APCR around at 124. That is horrible. Well, thankfully, the old me, the past me, has covered stuff that I totally overlook sometimes. 124 for APCR, you gotta be shitting me. That is garbage. Well, they haven't changed that, so it's still there. This review is all over the place. I mean, normally I would just cover all the firepower, all the survivability and mobility, and spotting, concealment, all in the same order. So it's not all over the place and just jumbled up. But god, that is terrible. No preferential matchmaking. Yep, that sucks. Yeah, you're screwed compared to tier 7s. How the hell do you penetrate a T29 or IS? You're not. Hell, you can't even penetrate something like a up armored T3485 if it's angled properly, with only 120 millimeters of pin. That is terrible. Wow, the old me is really good at putting a lot of garbage together. Really dump a lot of stuff together. Holy shit. Give myself props, but Jesus, is it worth it? Well, yeah, like I said, imagine yourself in a tier 7 match with garbage penetration. A little bit better top speed now, but still, you're a big ass target with no armor at tier 7. At tier 5 also, but you get pinned. Russian bias. Oh, German premium heavy tanks are not exciting. Other than the Luva, but okay. Oh, this thing was all the way forgotten since 2014. Now it's been like 8 years. Alright. What the hell is this? Lame premium German heavy tank. This is not a review This is not a review of the vehicle. This is me reacting to a video I did. That is dumb. Alright, so better top speed now. Sure, better horsepower per ton ratio, but like I said, garbage gold shell penetration. You're practically playing a super large Panzer 3 or Panzer 4, Panzer 3, but Jesus. With a little bit more armor than Panzer 3, but you're slower. So, God, it's so huge. Well, that's what she said, but it's not good. It turned from a vehicle review to me rewatching one of my old videos and commenting about it. So overall, how much would I rate this thing? As a premium tank, for a crew trainer, it's alright, but for a credit maker, no, you're not going to penetrate stuff, so you're not going to deal damage, therefore you're not going to get the credits for dealing the damage. And this thing will be like a 3 out of 10, 3.5 out of 10. Oh, you will struggle to penetrate if it's bottom tier. It does not have preferential matchmaking, so you will face tier 7s. And there are medium tanks that you cannot penetrate, as the armor is still better than your garbage ass short barrel 75. Oh god. Jeez. It has the same armor at the front as a Panzer 2J. A premium tier 3 light tank, quote unquote, but all the way up armored to tier 5, or up tiered to tier 5. Oh god. But yeah. Let's see some tier 7s that you will struggle against. So light tanks are obviously out, but T29, you'll get wrecked. You'll get wrecked with the Panther. You cannot penetrate a Panther. No way. Panther lower plate is also about... Actually can penetrate a lower plate of the Panther, but if it's from a face-hugging position, you'll have a lot more difficulty. Upper plate, you'll struggle unless you're using gold shell, but still, you'll struggle. But if it's angled, well, you'll struggle, period. What else? Don't even think about heavy tanks like the T29. No, you're not doing squat to this thing. Or the IS, or the KV3, you're not doing squat to these vehicles. No way. Black Prince, don't even think about it. No way. So, yeah, 3.5 out of 10. Would I rather play with this vehicle than with a Cobra? Oh, if I put it that way, then it's a 3 out of 10. I would rather play with the Cobra. The Cobra is like a 3.5 out of 10. At least it has some penetration for the shells, but it doesn't have DPM or speed or armor. Well, at least the Cobra can pen stuff. This thing cannot penetrate stuff. 3 out of 10. There you go, folks. Turning from an actual vehicle review to a video reaction. The old self, my past self, has more coherently covered this vehicle than I ever could do nowadays. So good job, old me. You have actually covered way more details about this vehicle than I can ever do nowadays. Take way too much time. God damn. Russian bias towards German vehicles, so like premium German heavy tanks. Well, there you go, folks. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Look at this dumbass.
Ні